EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. Here's Matt Gay ready to get this one started. And off we go from SoFi. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run. It's the rookie from Texas Tech. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. Milton to the air on 2nd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Try and throw with Milton. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. 14 on the pickup. 1st down, L.A.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. And this one is intercepted. It's DJ Reed. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 41-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Throwing to begin is Love. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing on second down, Love. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game.
Quick throw here is complete. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as, my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
He's got it at the 7. He's taken down just shy of the 10.
Really nice job here by the tight end, understanding that if you're not open, get open, and if you are open, stay open. He found a nice void in the zone on the backside of the defense, friendly to the quarterback. Nice pickup.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. Not much. Second and long coming up.
Taken down at the 11-yard line. 1 yard brings up second and 9.
Back to throw is Love. And he's in. Touchdown, Colts. That's touchdown number 11 on the year. The extra point is up and through. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Milton. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Working out of the gun is Milton. To the right side, and Kirk's got it. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line.
That's good for our Rams. First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
Throwing again is Milton. He's got a receiver wide open, left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. That is a big gainer for the Rams. 32 yards. Up the middle they go. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10. At the 33-yard.
Throwing on 2nd down is Milton. That one incomplete.
An incompletion there isn't ideal by any means, Mike, but I think that's one of those passes where he made sure that ball was either going to end up in his guy's hands or out of bounds.
To the air on 3rd down is Milton. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. A first down there on a gain of 12. Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. And he's not going to be able to get away. Very good coverage on the perimeter. It goes down as a loss of yards.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
It may not have moved the chains, but with what they were dealing with there on 2nd down, that's a really nice pickup because now it opens up your play call sheet on 3rd down where it's a little bit more manageable.
Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. Try to pick this one up on the ground. And the Rams are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and... They'll try to run this one in. Trying to fight his way into the end zone, but they will mark him short. Down at the 1. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short.
They keep it on the ground twice, Mike, and they have no success. So now if you're the play caller, that starts creeping into your head. Do you have confidence in a 3rd attempt, or now do you try to change it up and go play action and put the ball in the air?
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. They stopped him at the goal line. It's a turnover on downs.
And what a job here by the defensive line. They've got to hold their ground. Any sort of push by the offense is going to result in a touchdown. But here, the defense comes through with a huge goal line stand, and they're able to keep this offense out of the end zone.
Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. This one complete to Hill. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Love. This one caught by DJ Chark. Out to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for 3rd and a yard. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a first down. Here's Love. That's over the middle to his tight end, Njoku. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Indianapolis.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's a gain of 14 and a first down.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with 1st and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
A run on 1st and goal. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jaleel McLaughlin. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through. And the Colts move out on top, 14-0. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able...
A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Here's 1st and 10. Love to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Love. That's complete. It's McLaughlin. 11 yards on the pass there. That's good for a Colts first down. Love. He's going to tuck it and go. And this will be incomplete, but a penalty flag down on the play. And let's see who's guilty. On 2nd down, Love. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. 3rd and long. Throwing is Love. A minute 56 to play in this first half. Greg and I return to SoFi Stadium after a short break. His kick is good. And the Colts going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On 1st down, here's Milton. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for our Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
He'll get this out to the left flat, and they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now the Rams going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. The throw once more. Here's Milton. Got his man. It's Kirk. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Milton going to look to throw it again. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's always a risky decision anytime a quarterback tries to force the ball, especially into those tightly contested areas. Not a lot of daylight, not a lot of room for error. In this case, it just falls simply as an incomplete. But as this game unfolds, better decisions are going to lead to better results.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, here's Milton. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. To the air once more is Milton. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And the Colts are going to have it here as they'll start from their own 7.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. Quick throw here is complete. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Colts.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. The man in motion here is Chark. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. This time they stay on the ground. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
17. Rams nothing.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out, so they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now Love. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
First down, Indianapolis.
Love to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Initially, when the quarterback looked his tight end's way, I thought he had a chance for a big pickup. He had nice separation there early. And let's give credit to the defense. They were able to rally quickly to the ball and keep that from being an even bigger game.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. First down.
On the ground, McLaughlin. Well, they weren't going to get him the second time with the same back. Defense all over that one. They stop him for no gain.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. From the gun, it's Love. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
The main goal for these quarterbacks when they're facing zone defense, Mike, is to identify the soft spots quickly. You need your guys to get open and stay open all before that defense has a chance to get home with their rush. They want to tie the coverage in with the rush unit. Like you see here, when you can give good protection and your receivers can get open and find those open spots, you deliver the ball on time, there's a lot of room to operate.
To throw is Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Going in the wrong direction. Now 2nd and goal from the 12. Here's Love. That is caught.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. To the goal line and in. DJ Chark. Touchdown, Indy. The extra point is good. And the Colts are able to extend out to a 24-0 lead. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Working out of the gun is Milton. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. It's second down. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That's taken in by Shakir. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 24 yards. That's good for our Rams. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now a run on first down. And he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one.
It's a loss of 2.
Throwing on second down is Milton.
At the 48-yard line.
Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. This one, incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on downs. On first down, it's Love. That's over the middle, caught by Tyreek. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Really nice throw downfield on that conversion. Brings up a new set of downs. And defensively, Mike, this feels like desperation mode. If you allow them to finish this drive with a touchdown, this game feels all but over.
First down throw there is incomplete.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
On second down, Love. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage.
Good blocking, and he's in. Jaleel McLaughlin, touchdown Colts. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The PAT, up and good. And the Colts move out even further ahead. It is now 31-0. So, after the touchdown, here's Gay to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. Here's Milton. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Milton. There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third.
Try and throw with Milton. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Christian Kirk. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
So here in the second half, it's obvious the offense finds themselves in a tough spot, trailing by this many points. But really what makes it difficult is when you have to operate, Mike, in a comeback situation where you have to air the ball out every single play, it stresses your offensive line, it stresses your quarterback, it stresses your playmakers.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
We'll go play action with Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Back to the air, it's Love. That's complete, it's McLaughlin. And it'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and third down coming up. Love to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And he... Back to throw is Love. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy.
That'll be intercepted. And the Rams are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On the play fake, it's Milton. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. From the gun, here's Milton. Escaping the danger, throwing, and completing. 2 times they've connected on this drive now. This one for 21 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Milton going to look to throw it again. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
The throw once more. Here's Milton. Thrown left side. The catch is made. And he'll be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Throwing again, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And they'll get him down up around the 15-yard line.
Complete to DJ Sharp. A gain of 14. First down, Indianapolis.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Njoku. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that. But it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late,
the pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. On play action, Love. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Love to throw it on first down. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Love. Here's a screen from McLaughlin. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Hill brought in motion. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. He's got his man, it's Hill. And he's out of bounds in great shape, down at the 15-yard line. On 1st down, it's Love. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
To throw is Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. They'll go for it. Love. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. And they're going to get him down right at the 25.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. He's looking deep for Shakir. That's caught! And they are into the end zone for the first time today. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Rams. The extra point from Carty is good. And the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. So the late score gets them a bit closer to respectability. They'll try to get even closer with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Love. There's that man again. Another catch. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Now Love. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
The offense is out there. 4th and inches. Love to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. They get the conversion with a gain of 22. They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. On 2nd down, Love. And the Colts are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. From the gun, it's Love. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Njoku, the tight end, is the one in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Love. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point, up and good. And the Colts add on to their already sizable lead. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. He's looking deep for Shakir.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. He's got a man downfield. It's Shakir. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Throw once more. Here's Milton. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
To the air once more is Milton. Got his man. It's Kirk. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
It's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around. So at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go towards the end zone. So it's a win for the Colts. And this long winning streak showing no signs of slowing down. They put one more in the win column with yet another solid performance here.
Rams.